Hey, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day. I don't know if you can wrap your head around how life-changing this legendary marketing is, but this gal gives us an idea on how to get at that fear mindset and why it's so important.
A couple of months went by and I was really letting that sink in and going over the stuff that we had learned at the event and all the transformation that happened within me. Because for me, the biggest part of all of this, what I didn't come into it for marketing, it was self-development. And that's
I didn't come into it for marketing, I came into it for self-development. So we have to change ourselves, but what if we do both? Change ourselves, market better. It's a win-win. And in more ways than one, because she's going to affect her children, she's going to affect her community, she's going to affect herself and the others around her that she works with.
what really hit me and helped me grow. And then I realized that this was an opportunity as an affiliate of Legendary to be able to offer people something along with the message that I was delivering. Because my message was you can be, do, or have anything that you want in this life. And I want you to, reach your best potential. And I want you to be able to go out there and live your life. Live your life to your fullest. And I just didn't know what else I could go combine with that to.
Now, that's a message that we hear from a lot of people. But how do we put that, how do we personalize that? How do we individualize that? How do we really touch people and make a difference? That's our uniqueness. And we're going to touch people that no one else can touch. And we need to understand that is our uniqueness, that is our power, that is our blessing and gift.
Give them something to go off of, a blueprint, a way. And not only am I giving them away, but I'm giving myself away. And I'm giving my children away. I'm changing the future for my children, and that's hella important to me.
I'm changing the future for my children. That's hell important to me. But she's changing herself too. Think about that. Think about that. Is that powerful? That is mind blowing.
To be able to change that mindset from the poverty mindset that I was born into and that has continued, like my whole family all the way back, my ex-partner's family all the way back, poverty mindset. And to change that from this point forward is my mission, and not just for me, but for everybody that I come in contact with. So
There it is. That's her mission to change this for everybody that she comes in contact with. Powerful. Think about that. Let that soak in.
when I, started my YouTube channel, and now I'm like, I fucking love it. I love making videos. I love being able to get a message out there that's gonna impact someone, that's gonna really change their life and give them not just a message, not just, oh, rah rah motivation, but a way to make that happen. So for me, this has been a full development in every way. As a marketer, because I wasn't a marketer when I came into Legendary, I owned a business and I just wanted to know how to tell my story. Remember, I connected with you about this, and I just wanted to know, how do I tell my story for my business? And as soon as I learned about the blueprint that was laid out for Legendary, and I knew your heart, and I knew your integrity, your Dave's integrity. I knew Dave's integrity and your heart, and I was like, I cut my business. I shut it down. The minute I signed up with Legendary, I was like, I'm all in for Legendary, because this is going to help me get that message out there that's deep inside. And I knew that. And I have been dedicated like this. And it's a long process. Like, I'm not a marketer. I don't know, I wasn't a marketer. Now I embrace it. It's something that I take to heart, and I'm able I love it. I love making videos, and I love telling people.
I do too. And this is why I'm thinking about changing my YouTube channel. It's been about political stuff, but I'm going to change it to a deeper level. This deeper level is a personal, much more intimate level, much more powerful level. It's about loving yourself, loving others, and helping yourself and others change to bring out their best potential. I hate, I hate getting stuck in a mindset that you can't move forward or that you're stuck. Everybody needs to break out of their own prisons and be free, really free to reach their greatest potential. Keep coming back to that movie of the man in this. He saved all this time and money, worked all these hours to get on a cruise ship. And then he stayed in his little cabin and he ate his crackers and his cookies and his pot of lemonade. And at the end, he finds out all these parties, all this food, all these activities were free. And he didn't realize it. And he squandered his time and his life on little things. On little things when the big things were sitting there at the table and he didn't even come to the banquet and enjoy the big things of life. That is criminal. That is fear-based. That is poverty-based. That is sickening. In this Roger Martin, Billings, Montana. Good day. All right, let's get to this spot here where she's talking about community in these groups. This is why these groups are so important, because of the community there.
I can't, I don't know. Every time every
Let's go.
little things that transform a person that normally if I'm sitting at home and I'm, going through YouTube learning entrepreneurial stuff, I won't ever do that. I'll never reach that point. And here you have the people, you have the gathering, the group exercises that we are able to do, and that to me was key. That was big. That was it. I was able to let go of something that I didn't even know was blocking me.
Quote unquote, I was able to let go of something I didn't even know that was blocking me. These group exercise and group activities break us down to points and bring out points in us that we may not even know exist. So this is why making this money, going to these groups, doing these things are so important. Things I don't want indeed.
I didn't even know that it was holding me back the way that it was, but it was. And when I was able to let that out and go home and really let it out, that was deep. And then I stayed in connection with other people that were in that circle with me.
So you're going to make connections, friends in that circle, in those groups, small groups, that may be lifelong friends and connections. Think about that you'd have never had before. This is life-changing.
That went through that, and we were able to, help each other through that. And I think that's really important, to have that kind of community. And I can't, I don't know. Every time every time I make a video or anything, I'm like, thank you, Dave. Like, thank you for creating this. You've changed my life, and all of the people that are here, you've changed their lives, and the people that we're gonna change their lives. I mean, that's fucking dope. Like, from my heart, that's dope. Like, that's what I want to do. So I use you, and that's why I call you boss, because I believe that in my eyes, you do this as a boss would, like a real boss from your heart. And that's important to me, and that's how I will go forward with myself as the CEO of my business.
Wow, powerful stuff. Edit this, but this is the first guy that is offered a refund back and said, your payment's coming up a week early from now. Do you want to continue with this? I'm going to discontinue with it because I've got to focus on one thing. But I know that he is from the heart. I've never seen someone offer this before, a week in advance. I'm struggling, and he knows that a lot of people are struggling out there. I got to take baby steps and improve on where I'm at before I got to crawl before I can run or walk, and I got to walk before I can run. It's a process. It takes time and it takes some serious work. And there's Roger Martin, Village, Montana. Good day.